So the fundamentals of the javelin are that we want to have the longest possible pull we can, so we have as long as possible to impart speed and power into the throw, and we need to have a strong base of support that allow us to create a stable base to throw from, but also allow us to impart our speed from the runway into the throw. So we'll start with how we create that range in the throw, and our basic position is we need to have this hand just slightly above shoulder height, and we want the arm to be as long as possible without locking out the elbow. By keeping it slightly bent but high, it gives us that freedom in this arm to do what we need to do in the delivery. If we lock that elbow out, we can't bend that arm when we want to throw. So we're going to have it nice and high at the back. We're going to have it almost straight. We call it athletically straight, where there's a slight relaxation in the elbow, but generally it's high and it's long at the back. So from here, we can move into our power position with the feet that give us that strong base of support. So we want to have that front foot, again, almost straight, athletically straight, where we can stop the movement, and we're going to have nice wide feet where we can bend the back leg to add extra range to the throw. Now from here, we need to be able to turn our hips to the front, and when our hips are pointing in the direction of the throw, we're ready to deliver. So our hips are going to steer the direction of the throw. But also, as we turn our hips to the front, it's going to create a stretch through our chest, and we can use that stretch to add extra speed to the delivery. To achieve this, we need to move our rear foot slightly forwards, and that gives us that freedom in the hip to turn all the way to the front. We have our feet the other way around. I can only turn my hips to point in this direction, in which case the throw is going to go in this direction. So we're going to have that wide stance with our feet, the front leg almost straight, and we move the rear leg forwards only half a foot, and from here we can reach up and back with the javelin, loading the rear leg to get that extra range in the throw, and we should see that the javelin starts to align with the direction of our throw.